saying, good things come to those who wait, couldn't be more true than today. My kombucha recovery was successful. Did a taste test yesterday, spot on the money. Just a slight sweetness. Got that nice punch in the back of your throat. And ooh, I just peeked. Sorry, I meant to show that to you while we do it online. I have a wonderful new Scoby formed. I can't wait to show you guys. Come on over here. For those of you that are just catching my video, I did an epic failure at managing my kombucha last year, and I ignored my kombucha for 8 months. And I did a video on trying to recover, starting all over, but a big, huge batch, not starting small, get my big continuous brew kombucha going. So I'm gonna share that with you. It has been 17 days today. 16 days was yesterday when I did the taste test, and I should have did my bottling off yesterday, but I was busy, so we're gonna do that today. I did an update video on 1 week, and I knew it wasn't ready. I didn't have a Scoby forming yet, but you could see the Scoby bits floating around, and I said, you guys, that's gonna make a Scoby. Come see. Look at that beautiful Scoby formed. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. My kombucha that I put in the jar to get it a Kickstarter, I don't know that it's necessary now that I have a fresh Scoby formed, so I'm probably gonna pull that out today. But today we are going to do our second fermentation. I'm just gonna give this a stir. And I'm gonna pull my Scobies out. I've already washed my hands good. And I'm gonna share with you guys how I am flavoring my kombuchas. Okay. So I need to strain off 2 cups of juice. Okay, so I'm just going to get 2 cups of kombucha tea, and this will be, and don't worry, the spigot still gets lots of floaties in there, so I'm not missing out on anything. That will be my starter to refresh my kombucha with. Everything else will be made into the second ferment. Okay, so I know some of you are following along, so if you are going to do a second ferment and you want to keep kombucha going, save at least a cup of starter for every gallon of tea that you're gonna be adding back. So I've got 2 cups there. I've already made up my tea behind me this morning. And I was super excited because I was thinking last night, what kind of flavors do I want to make? And I was reminded, I did strain juicing of all my frozen berries, and I have straight blueberry juice and I have strawberry puree that we will be using along with some ginger pieces, and I might go outside and pick some mint and do like a strawberry mint or blueberry mint. But my favorite store-bought kombucha is GT's Gingerberry. So that's what I'm gonna be going after. I do have fresh ginger, but I'm gonna go ahead and use up the dried ginger that I have and save our fresh ginger for cooking. I'm basically going to fill up each bottle just about 1 inch below the neck with kombucha tea. So if you don't have like the actual flip top bottles like I started with, which are an initial investment, I found these at Salvation Army when I was first making kombucha, and I would also use leftover juice bottles or kombucha bottles. So don't feel like you need like proper flip top bottles or have to do a big investment to get started. I'm almost positive I paid like $1.50 for each of these at Salvation Army, and they're always there. Maybe just 1 or 2 at a time, but you can definitely find great bottles at secondhand shops. So here's a perfect example. I still have quite a bit left. I'm all out of my flip top bottles, and these are the bottles that I would typically use when I was first starting out. And they're just like, I buy the Knudsen brand, I think that's how you pronounce it, of natural juices, and that's what these come in. Sorry, let me show you what I'm doing up here. I got one more bottle, and this last bit has a lot of fun stuff in it, but no one's going to want to drink that, so I'm just straining it a little bit. So that's super fun because we ended up with a lot. And if you drink a lot of kombucha, like Cameron is home right now, he loves kombucha. So I've got, let's see. And then we've got these. So that's a lot. I don't know how much that is, but obviously it's close to 2 gallons worth because that's what I started with. So now we're going to flavor them. I'm probably going to keep this. I know this isn't a good sailing top, so I'll probably just keep this one plain for myself. And we're just going to experiment away. So I usually just add a few flakes of ginger to each. Don't let me forget, I said I wanted to go grab some mint too. So I think I'm gonna do all of these and one of these as blueberry. And then I'll do the rest. Maybe we'll do blueberry, strawberry, these, and all of these just strawberry. So this is, again, just unsweetened, pure strawberry puree. I had frozen strawberries in the freezer and pureed quite a lot after I had made jam. So I'm just going to put some of that in there. Traffic jam. All right, now we're going to move on to the blueberry juice. I might have to go grab another one of these. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more. Well, I went down to grab more blueberry juice, and good thing I read the label. This was elderberry tincture. That would have been bad. So I have my strawberry ones already capped. Sorry, I was doing that off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and cap this one. Give it just a little upside down turn. Hopefully to get those strawberries that are in the neck to want to come out. They'll settle over time, but you definitely don't want to shake it too much. And we'll do the same with the blueberries. For this last bottle, I went and grabbed some mint. It has a little bit of extra strawberry and blueberry juice. Just I cleaned out the mason jars that had the juice in it with some extra kombucha tea. So I went and just grabbed some mint leaves. I'm just going to pluck those off and throw a few in this one. I wish I had basil growing because basil strawberry would be absolutely amazing. Putting a herb in your kombucha is one of my favorite things about making kombucha in the summer. So I'm going to now just top this off with some apple juice. So it's primarily, even though it looks like it's got a lot of color to it, it really doesn't have a lot of flavor in it. Alrighty, that's it for second fermenting. I'm going to let these sit for 2 days and then I'm going to move them to the refrigerator. You definitely want to drink your kombucha cold. It's just better, and serve it over ice even. And if you're just making kombucha for the first time, I just want to encourage you to be careful with how much you take because it is a probiotic. And if you just go for the first time and drink a whole bottle, you might find yourself in the bathroom. a little bit more regularly. So, sorry, I forgot I had this one back here too. I'm just adding apple and mint. There's nothing else in this one. And that's it for second ferment kombucha. I'll bring you guys back, or better yet, follow me on Instagram, because that's where I'll do a lot of Instagram stories of how well the carbonation turns out. I don't know that I'll do a whole separate video just on that. We'll see. See how excited I get, I guess. All right, guys, happy fermenting. Talk to you later.